Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Weekly Promo. Dante gets a miracle. General Hospital spoilers: new weekly promo finds Dante Falconeri overjoyed when he gets the miracle he's been hoping for, but it might be too late. Meanwhile, someone gets an unwelcome surprise while another is in deep trouble on the ABC daytime drama. General Hospital spoilers. Dante Falconeri gets incredible news on Lulu Spencer. This week's new General Hospital promo confirms Dante Falconeri gets the news his family's been desperate for. Coming up, Elizabeth Weber excitedly announces they found a donor match for Lulu Spencer. No doubt, Dante will be beyond relieved. However, it might not be soon enough because Lulu takes a turn for the worse this week. A doctor calls out that she's crashing as Dante looks on in horror on General Hospital. They could all lose Lulu right as her miracle comes through. Sasha gets awful shock. GH spoilers. While Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, gives Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, the news about Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens, someone else gets a massive shock. Soon, Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, opens the front door of the Quartermaine mansion and is visibly shaken. She asks whoever's at the door what they are doing there. Chances are, it's her awful mother-in-law, Gladys Corbin, Bonnie Burrows. A while back, on General Hospital, she robbed Sasha blind and nearly got her killed. So, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, ran her out of town. So if she is back in Port Charles, she has a target on her back. However, recent spoilers say that Sasha receives news that will alter her life. So, Gladys could be back to deliver the news. Of course, it could be someone different. But judging by Sasha's reaction, it's likely greedy Gladys. Sonny stopped just in time on General Hospital. Later, on GH, Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight, rushes into the PCPD. He demands to know why he wasn't notified of new evidence that could clear his client, Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn. Of course, Commissioner Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, will be dismayed. She and District Attorney Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers, hope to get a confession out of Sonny. That way, they could clear Alexis and put Sonny away on General Hospital. Now, it looks like they will both walk away free. Elsewhere, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, walks into Curtis Ashford's, Donnell Turner office at Aurora Media. She says he told her to leave Heather Weber's, Allie Mills, case alone, but she didn't. Indeed, he looks worried and will likely freak out if she admits she tampered with Heather's blood test results. To make matters worse, Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, just found out and will most likely use it to blackmail Portia Robinson. GH is thrilling this week. Tune in daily to see Dante Falconeri find out if Lulu will survive long enough to get her transplant on the ABC soap opera. The morning light spilled through the blinds of General Hospital, casting soft stripes across the hallway as Olivia Falconeri paced with restless energy. Her heels clicked a nervous rhythm while her fingers twisted the chain of her necklace. She hadn't been this anxious since Dante was in surgery years ago, but this time, the stakes felt impossibly higher. Inside Dante's ICU room, the rhythmic beeps and slow rise and fall of the ventilator were the only signs of life. Lulu sat at his bedside, hands wrapped around his, whispering something over and over. Quiet, steady, desperate. Come back to us. Come back to Rocco. Come back to me. Dante had been in a medically induced coma for days following a sudden neurological collapse after a violent confrontation with a criminal informant. Every specialist from New York to Boston had been consulted. Every test had been run twice. And yet, no one had answers. They only had percentages, and none of them were comforting. Anna Devane stepped into the hallway, her expression drawn tight. "Olivia," she said softly. Don't tell me anything bad," Olivia whispered, swallowing hard. "I'm holding it together with tape right now." Anna touched her arm. "No change. But something's happening behind the scenes. Something that might be our break." Olivia blinked. "Our what?" "A break," Anna repeated. "A miracle if you believe in those." And she did. More than ever. The stranger with the file. About an hour later, a stranger arrived at GH, mid-60s, silver hair, sharp suit, a man who carried himself with the confidence of someone who'd spent a lifetime operating in the shadows. He introduced himself simply as Dr. Elias Ward, a former neurosurgeon turned neurological researcher known for solving medical mysteries that others had given up on. Anna had called him. "Show me everything," he said as he entered the conference room. "Don't spare a detail." Finn spread out Dante's charts, scans, and notes. Dr. Ward studied each page with startling focus, occasionally nodding, occasionally frowning. After nearly 30 minutes, he closed the file and looked up. "This is not irreversible,"
Finn's eyes widened.
he said. "You think this is treatable?" "I know it is," Ward said. "But we need to act immediately." Olivia nearly broke into tears on the spot. If you can save my son." Ward held up a calm hand. "Mrs. Falconeri, I can't promise anything. But what I can tell you is that Dante's brain function is suppressed, not destroyed. There is activity, it's just lost, like a signal struggling through static." "So how do we clear the static?" Lulu said, voice trembling but hopeful. "I've developed a protocol. A hybrid treatment. Neurological stimulation combined with targeted regenerative therapy. It's experimental. Highly. But it could bring him out of this?" Anna asked. Ward nodded. "If Dante responds, it could happen in hours." Olivia's choice. Hospital administration balked. Liability. Risk. Ethics committees. Pages of paperwork. Olivia had no time for any of it. "He's my son," she said fiercely, slamming her palm on the table. "He's fought through bullets, bombs, kidnappings. He's survived things no one should. He's a cop, a father, a husband, and he deserves every chance." She turned to Ward. "Do it." Lulu squeezed her hand. "We're doing this together. He needs this." Anna backed them. Chase did too, showing up in uniform to stand behind Lulu, jaw tight and hopeful. Even Sunny arrived, quiet, somber, guilt-ridden but present. "This your call, Liv," Sunny said gently. "But whatever you decide, I'm here." Her eyes glistened. "Then let's bring my boy back." The procedure begins. Dante was transferred to a specialized room where monitors surrounded him like silent sentinels. Ward injected a clear solution into the foreline, then attached neurological stimulators at key points across Dante's scalp. Finn supervised with intense attention. Epiphany and Elizabeth stood nearby, ready for anything. "Starting phase 1, Ward said. A low hum began. The monitors flickered. Dante's fingers twitched. Olivia gasped. "Did you see that?" Ward held steady. "That's good. That's the therapy connecting with his neural pathways." The hum grew stronger, resonating faintly through the air. Lulu rose from her chair, stepping closer to Dante. "Come on," she whispered. "You're right there. Fight your way back. You always do." His eyelids fluttered. The heart monitor ticked upward. Ward watched intently. "We have activity." "Is he waking up?" Lulu cried. Finn shook his head. "Too soon to tell, but this is significant." A sudden crash. Just when hope filled the room, Dante's body jerked violently. Alarms shrieked. The monitors flashed red. "No," Olivia breathed. "No, no, no." "His system's reacting unpredictably," Finn said. "We need to stabilize." Ward steadied his hands. "Don't shut it down. His brain is trying to reboot. If we interrupt now, we could lose the progress." Sunny stepped forward. "If this hurts him." "It won't," Ward snapped. "But you have to let me do my job." The shaking slowed. The alarms stopped. Silence. Then, Dante's chest rose on its own. He began breathing without the ventilator. Lulu covered her mouth with shaking hands. Olivia sank back into a chair, sobbing. Finn checked the readouts. He's doing it on his own. This is incredible. Ward exhaled. Phase 1 complete. Now we wait for the brain to connect fully. The miracle. Hours passed. Olivia dozed in a chair. Sunny stood watch. Lulu held Dante's hand, her thumb stroking the edge of his knuckles. Then, a squeeze. Lulu froze. "Dante," she whispered, voice cracking. "Baby, can you hear me?" His eyelids fluttered. Again. Slowly, painfully, they opened. He blinked, unfocused at first, then settling on her. "Lulu?" His voice was a faint rasp. "Hey!" Lulu burst into tears. "Oh my God, Dante!" Olivia shot to her feet. "My baby! Dante! Oh, thank God!" Anna exhaled a shaky breath. Sonny pinched the bridge of his nose, overwhelmed with relief. Dante looked around, confused but alive. So alive. "What happened?" he murmured. "You came back to us," Lulu whispered, pressing her forehead to his. "You fought your way back." Ward stepped closer, awe in his eyes. "Welcome back, Detective Falconeri. You just made medical history." Dante managed the barest smile. "I had good reasons," he whispered, eyes drifting over Lulu, then Olivia, then Sonny, then the doorway where Rocco now stood, tears streaming down his cheeks. Dante lifted a trembling hand toward his son. Rocco rushed into his arms. And in that fragile, beautiful moment, every fear, every doubt, every sleepless night melted into light. A new beginning. By sunset, the news spread through Port Charles. Dante Falconeri had woken up. A miracle. Anna thanked Ward quietly. Olivia hugged every nurse she saw. Chase couldn't stop smiling. Sonny made a silent vow to be a better man for the son he nearly lost. And Lulu, she stayed by Dante's side, fingers intertwined with his. "Don't scare me like that again," she whispered playfully, brushing his hair back. "No promises," he joked weakly. "You know me." She laughed through fresh tears. But underneath the fear and the exhaustion, there was something else. Something new. Hope. For Dante, this wasn't merely survival. It was a second chance, and he intended to use every single moment of it.